ain't not real. And yeah, I got...
Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Down low. Here's Elliott. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. They get it again. The kick out to Towns. 6 to shoot. Goes back up.
First team foul.
And there's some probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The assist.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Scooped up. Tries again. Edwards inside. San Antonio with the rebound.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Conley. Has to Gobert. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Here is Elliott. Back to Johnson. Duncan with it. Duncan gets it to go inside.
Johnson.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. To the left wing.
Timeout Spurs.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look.
Robinson.
And Robinson knocks down the J.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Conley. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to Del Negro. The offensive rebound. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Milton looking around. Lets it go from the wing. Duncan grabs the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Second team foul.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. There's the 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
A minute 20 left in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Brown. Towns, high post. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here are the Spurs. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Elliott. Launches it. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Elliott's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Brown. Still scoreless. Good.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Back to Robinson. Here's Del Negro. And 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for San Antonio.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so Del Negro nails both of them. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Pass to Robinson. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Del Negro. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Back to Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Elliott misses. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Anderson outside. Now McDaniels with the drive. And finished off by McDaniels.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team that isn't careful for the rest of this half.
Minnesota with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Gobert can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it back. No good from Duncan.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Back to Duncan. Inside. Pass to Del Negro. Outside Robinson. Johnson from outside. The rebound by Anderson. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Here's San Antonio. .104 left here in the second. No good from Del Negro. Pass to Anderson. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Back to Conley. Anderson outside. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Gobert. And David Robinson pulls it down.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The Admiral working his magic inside.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
So that'll be it for the first. Try to gain an edge. Timberwolves trail by 3. Up top, Edwards. To the inside. Gobert, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard. Duncan, as usual, hitting more than he misses. He's better than 50% from the floor in his NBA career. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a
Robinson up top. He has 6. And there's the that 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's a foul. Jackson from long range. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Timeout call for Minnesota.
Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Tim Duncan getting it done today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep them out of the lane.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Reed.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. Pass to Milton. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Spurs.
I hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Robinson left side. Puts up a deep 3. Jackson misses.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Milton. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jackson from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Milton with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Stolen by Robinson. Left side Jackson. Pass to Del Negro. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now Jackson. 7 points in the game. Fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jackson's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He gets that one. He has 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? The easy bucket in the paint. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Duncan outside. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 7 points for Rose.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Towns for 3. And it goes on a bucket. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Towns. Kept alive Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And here's Rose outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. First 3 quarters. Spurs leading by 14. Outside Jackson. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Rose.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Took him no time at all on that one. Burton's got his first 2 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Gobert in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Burton. The shot. Purdue, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 17. Edwards with it. Now here's Gobert. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Good on the shot.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Spurs leading by 15. Here's Burton. Gobert with the block. Here's Towns. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the middle. Here's Burton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Outside Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
San Antonio leading by 15. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years. Richard, are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Inside. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Johnson surveying the floor. And that one clearly of new rooting interest for fans. Some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Count that one. 14 points for Tim Duncan.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them the way they...
And San Antonio has possession. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
.36 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Lob pass to Duncan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Towns.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing...
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.